This is Umar Ahmed for IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. I'm with Josh Taylor here in a top-ranked gym in Las Vegas. Didn't know you were pals with Martin Compston.
Yeah, I've been pals with Martin for a long time, a number of years now. As a sort of turned professional, met him through my friend Gordon Smart. So we've been in touch for about 5-6 years and became good friends.
Yeah, he said he's a massive fan of you. I hope you're a massive fan of him.
Yeah, of course, man. He's Scotland's sweetheart, isn't he? He's a good man. He's a good man.
Well, you say he's Scotland's sweetheart. Now, do you feel like that's turning on to you?
No, definitely not. I'm definitely not Scotland's sweetheart, but that's definitely Martin's title.
Josh, yeah, out in Las Vegas, obviously, you know Ben's got Devin Haney on a few weeks, so doing your bit of your camp here. How would you kind of compare it to being back home? Obviously, there's a lot of distractions here, etc., but you're away in a place, knuckled down, off the strip. How's it been here in Vegas?
Well, it's been good. You know, there's not really been much distractions. You know, we're in a house about 25 minutes away. You know, so we're only kind of coming down to the gym and going back to the house. Maybe go to the shops, go for something to eat. So yeah, it's good. But the weather's obviously getting a bit crap now back home. So it's good to come away and get nice weather at the back of you and training in the heat. Still nice and warm here as well. So it's good. You know, the lads have got fights coming up. Both Lee and Mark have got fights coming up. Ben's doing a little bit of work with Devin Haney for his fight as well. So I thought come out here and get training and keep sharp and keep improving. You know, got the knee looked at while I'm here as well with specialists and stuff. So it's been a handy trip.
So it's your first stint out here in America since that fight with Ramirez where you become undisputed. Do you feel like you are becoming a bit more of a star here, becoming recognised? Do you get that feel in America?
Yeah, definitely. You know, I come back here and I went to, what was it, the Canelo weigh-in, and then we went to the Devin Haney's press conference, and you know, I was getting a lot of love from a lot of people, you know, a lot of newfound fans and people asking for autographs and pictures and coming up to talk to me and that, a lot, you know, a hell of a lot. So yeah, I've definitely picked up a bigger fan base since I've been here, and my last 2 fights have been shown on ESPN, you know, especially that last one. So yeah, it's the fan base has grown over here for sure. Yeah, definitely noticed it a lot. Yeah,
people in the UK also know about Jack Catterall, how much of a tough fight that is and an awkward fight that is, but perhaps here that might not get the recognition it deserves. Do you feel like it's that way as well, Josh?
I'm not really bothered, you know. I don't really bother what people think. You know, it's a tough fight, and I know it's a tough fight. Jack's a good fighter, 26-0. He's been at sort of top level, so yeah, and it's a big, massive shot to become undisputed champion and create history for himself, become the first Englishman to do it. You know, so it's a big night for him, a big opportunity. So he's going to be bringing his A game, and I'm expecting a tough fight. But you know, I feel, you know, on my night, I don't believe he'll get near me, but you know, I still think it's going to be tough and it's going to be tricky.
Do you feel like you faced anyone like Jack Catterall before?
Yeah, I think I have. I've faced all sorts of styles and types of boxers and fighters coming at me, you know, through the years. You know, that my experience as sparring partners over the years has been second to none. You know, so yeah, I've been in with the likes of Jack Catterall for sure.
What are you expecting from Jack come fight night? Obviously, you will go in as a massive favourite, but what are you expecting from Jack?
Yeah, we'll just need to wait and see when the first bell rings. See what it brings. See what kind of fight he's going to bring, kind of style, what kind of tactics he's going to try and impose, and we'll take it from there. You know, we've got a rough plan at the minute. You know, obviously I'm not going to give it away because he'll be watching and seeing it, but we'll take it as it comes.
Okay. A lot of speculation around your injury. A lot of people suggesting that perhaps because there was another fight on that night, which is Roy Parker, that was pushed back. People saying that you had weight issues. There was a load of things going around. Do you want to just clarify, kind of in terms of your knee, what the situation was and now how it is?
Listen, well, why would I fake an injury the week before Christmas and then have to train through Christmas and New Year's or through all the festive period, you know, where we like to celebrate it well back home and have a lot of family around and celebrate it for the week and stuff. You know, why would anybody want to cancel a fight the week before Christmas, which is the perfect time, and then train right the way through Christmas. I'll be training on Christmas Day, Boxing Day, New Year's Day, my birthday, which is 2nd of January. So, it's why would I want to fake an injury and cancel a fight and train through the best part of the year for me, what is Christmas and New Year? So it's absurd. It's an absurd. Accusation. Yeah, I lost for a word there. But yeah, it's crazy. Why would I want to fake an injury and have to train for this time of year? Been seen to the specialist, and mostly good news, a bit of shit news. But we're on the right track. I'm able to start kind of do little bits of light running again. I can't really properly do all my S&C stuff. My conditioning running, my conditioning circuits that I do and things like that, certain ways I move, I can't really do, but it's getting better and we're getting on track for getting back into running again. So it's on the right path.
How long would you say you're going to have a full camp with your whole body feeling fine?
It's pretty much starting now. I'm getting back and easing into running again. I'm just nice and slow and steady and not trying to do it too much impact on it. I can do all my boxing stuff, which is good. So I can get fit doing my boxing stuff, my groundwork, my abs and stuff like that. But the specifics and the way that I get myself into peak condition and the way I get into top fitness is the way I run and the way I do my conditioning and my strength and stuff. So yeah, I'll be there in a couple of weeks, being able to just pick up slowly but surely. We've still got plenty of time, so I'm fit enough at the minute. So everything's good.
Josh, I am here for Crawford Porter Fight Week, and I've spoke to a lot of people and asked them what they want to see after Terence fights on Saturday, should he be successful. And obviously we're ruling out Errol Spence for the time being because of his eye situation. And the name that keeps popping up is, if Josh comes through Jack Catterall, we want to see him go to 147 and we want that fight with yourself and Terence. Have you kind of noticed much of that talk, especially during this week?
Yeah, of course. And it's a fight I want myself, it's a massive fight. I believe I'm in the business to fight the best, and I believe he is the best, and I want to challenge myself against the best, and I believe it's a very competitive fight, that, and I believe I can win it, and I know I'll be going in as an underdog. I wouldn't expect to be the favourite in that one, but I'm always tipped as this might be a step too far, Baranchek and then Prograis and then Ramirez and Postol was the first one, so I was always tipped as it might be a step too far, but I always prove everybody wrong and I always come out on top. So it's a fight that I want, and it's a very exciting fight in the future. Obviously it won't be the first fight. I would imagine it wouldn't be the first fight at 147, but if I could get it, I would take it, but obviously I understand the business, and I'll have to earn my stripes at 147 as well, maybe have a fight or two up there, but of course I want that fight. It'd be a great fight.
Do you think so though? Because obviously you've created history at 140, Terence has that history there as well, and as I said, when I'm speaking to people in the media, especially American media, apart from Errol Spence, and you've got to rule him out for the time being, people are saying your name. So do you feel like you need that kind of tick-over fight at 147, or you can go straight into that Crawford fight?
I'd love to go straight for it if I could. I'd love to go straight for it. But obviously Terence will have his own plans in mind as well. He'll maybe want to unify the division and stuff like that. So I'm not stupid. I'm not. I think I probably could. I would love to get that fight straight away, but Terence will have his own plans in terms of what he wants to do next and stuff as well. But if that fight was there, 100% I would take it. Yeah.
How was your dinner with Bob Arum?
Yeah, it was good. We went to a nice restaurant. What was it called? SW in the Wynn Hotel. Nice steak, nice Wagyu steak and stuff. So it was good.
Did you discuss kind of the long-term plans with Bob?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course we wanted to discuss next. Discussed moving up in weight and getting the Terence Crawford fight and stuff like that. So yeah, it was good. A good dinner.
And how was your meet with Terence Crawford in here?
Yeah, it was good. Everyone was nice and respectful and good, and obviously his fight week are coming in during his fight week and stuff. So I kept it respectful between the two of us. Then I just wished him all the best this weekend. Said I was looking forward to his fight, and he congratulated me on my fight against Ramirez and stuff. So it was good. It was good. He was always teaming that were sound and stuff, his coaches and that, so it was good.
Feels like there's a level of respect between the two camps. Obviously, might not be the same with people below your weight, and talking about Teofimo Lopez, there's been a lot of trash talk, but with Terence, there doesn't seem any bad blood on that level with him.
No, it doesn't need to be. There's no really. I don't really have blood with any fighters really.
Really?
I just take it as it comes. I just take it how people treat me. The only thing I think I had bad blood with was O'Hara Davis.
That's fine now, isn't it?
Yeah, and that was it. That's it. It's a sport at the end of the day. I respect every single fighter that gets in there. So, you can't not respect Terence Crawford for what he's done. He's a great fighter, and I'm pretty sure he respects me as well. So, it's a fight that doesn't need trash talking. It'll sell itself if that fight happens.
Again, when I move on to next week, when Teofimo Lopez fights George Kambosos Jr., you say there is no bad blood, but I've seen so much talk in the media over the last few months with yourself and him, and when I've spoke to him and other people have spoke to him, he does mention your name a lot. I'm sure you have seen a lot of that, Josh. Yeah,
I'm sick of it. Sick of talking about him, but he's a pain in the arse, that's for sure. He's a pain in the backside, but he's
trying to promote fights.
He's just trying to jump in fights, but it is what it is. I'm sick of talking about the lad.
You believe he's using your name?
Well, he keeps talking about me for some reason. He's not fought in over a year. He's got this fight with Kambosos, which he'll get through. But he's got a lot of other business to take care of at 135. He's calling himself undisputed champion when he clearly isn't. And it doesn't matter what you say about Devin Haney or how he got his belt. At the end of the day, and the fact is, Devin Haney's got the belt and he's a WBC champion. So therefore, it becomes disputed. The fact. So he's not undisputed champion. He's got a franchise belt, which isn't a world title. So there you go. But I also believe that he's scared of a Loma rematch, and I know he's scared of a Loma rematch, and I think Loma beats him in a rematch as well. But anyway, enough of talking about him. I'm sick of talking about him.
Just one question on that. You said he's scared of Lomachenko. What makes you say that? Have you heard something?
I just think when Loma got going, and a fully fit Loma without injuries, shoulder injuries and stuff, he struggles, and he struggled when he got going the last time. He was on the back foot and struggling. His back off the rope. Back was never off the ropes. And I just think in the rematch, Loma wins.
Okay, well listen, Josh Taylor, I really appreciate your time on IFL TV. Just will ask you for a quick prediction this Saturday night between Crawford and Porter. Do you believe Terence comes out successful?
Yeah, I think Terence wins that one. But Crawford, Porter is a horrible night's work for anybody. The way he comes forward, closes the gaps and gets on your chest and hits you anywhere. If you're there, he'll hit you. He'll hit you on the back and the legs, the arms, the head. Anywhere he'll hit you. And he's very physically strong, and he can box as well. So it's a hard fight. I do believe there will be times in that fight that Crawford will sort of get caught with shots and maybe be a little bit rough for him. But I think he'll weather the storm and he'll figure it out, and his boxing brain takes over and he wins that fight, I think.
Okay.
By points, but I wouldn't be surprised if he walks him into a shot and hurts him. But I'm going to go for a Crawford points decision.
Okay, well listen, Josh Taylor, appreciate your time on IFL TV. As I said, best of luck in February with Jack Cattrall, and we look forward to a massive 2022 for yourself. All right, thank you.
Nice one, man. Cheers, mate.